Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. South Korea's exports hit a record high for any November, rising 8.4% year-on-year to just over $61 billion, driven by strong chip and auto demand. According to the Trade Ministry on Monday, cumulative exports from January to November reached $640 billion, putting Korea on track to top $700 billion for the first time. Chip exports jumped nearly 39% to an all-time monthly high of over $17 billion, boosted by rising memory prices and continued demand for high-value products used in AI and data centers. Auto exports rose more than 13%, powered by internal combustion models and hybrids, despite U.S. tariff pressure. With just one day left before the deadline to pass next year's budget, the ruling and opposition parties have launched last-minute negotiations. On Monday morning, floor leaders from the Democratic Party and the People Power Party met for a second straight day to bridge their differences on key spending items. Sticking points include funding for local gift certificates, policy programs, and special activity expenses for the presidential office, cuts the PPP is pushing for and the DP is refusing to accept. The legal deadline is midnight Tuesday, and with the National Assembly meeting it only twice in the past, all eyes are on whether the rival parties can strike a deal in time. President Lee Jae-myung will deliver a special address this week on the first anniversary of the martial law declaration by former President Yoon Suk-yeol. Presidential Secretary for Communication Lee Kyu-yeon announced on Sunday that the president will also hold a press conference on December 3rd with 80 foreign journalists. He is expected to send a message underscoring the restoration of K-democracy. Later in the day, Lee will have a luncheon with the 5 key figures, including South Korea Supreme Court Chief Justice. The South Korean military has recovered the remains of 25 Korean war soldiers and a little less than 2,000 pieces of belongings at a battlefield in the demilitarized zone. This comes after the Defense Ministry announced in mid-October that it would resume war remains excavation work at Whitehorse Ridge in Gangwon-do Province. On-site identification showed that a majority of bodies are those of South Korean soldiers, though detailed tests such as DNA analysis would have to confirm. K-pop boy band Stray Kids has claimed the group's 8th number 1 on the US Billboard's main albums chart with its new album. According to a Billboard chart preview released on Sunday, duet debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 in the week ending November 27. Following their album Karma, which topped the list in September of this year, Stray Kids has become the first act to have all 8 of their Billboard 200 chart entries debut at number 1 in the 69 years of the chart's history. That run began with Ordinary in 2022. Extending that record, Stray Kids now holds the record for the most number 1s for a group this century. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.